Good morning, my friends. Hope everybody's doing good and y'all have enjoyed these little bit cooler temperatures that we've been having the last part of the week. And hope Pastor Richard's treating y'all good this morning. And y'all let me know if he's not, and I'll come take care of it. But I know he's got a great morning of praise and worship ready for y'all there at Lawson. You know, have you guys ever just had one of those days? I mean, oh my goodness, it's been such a hard week today. Yeah, those kind of days. I know most of us have bound to have had some of those kind of days before, but you know, days that we're facing all kind of sudden changes to our plans, obstacles to things that we've got going on, and just many, many other things that could be happening to us. Well, last week, I had one of those days every day of the week. That's right. And the last one was worse than all the ones before it. Well, you know, when we have those kind of days or weeks, we can really get out of sorts, can't we? We get confused, angry, or sometimes even depressed. And I regret to say that most of those days last week, I was at that angry stage. And I wasn't very pleasant to be around. But you know, I had situations come up that I didn't know how to handle, and others that I had no idea how they were going to turn out. And amidst all of it, people started coming to me with very demanding and requesting stuff that only I could do for them. Now, things were just getting really ugly. But you know, during the last part of the week, our little grandson, he came and he stayed the night with us. Now that should make everything good on its own, shouldn't it? But each time he comes, at bedtime, I tell him a Bible story. Well, that past week, I told him a story that involved the Israelites and how they were in a bad sort, and because they just knew that God had abandoned them. Matter of fact, they knew it so bad that they didn't think He was ever going to come back to them and help them out. They were all alone. Then at the end of the story, I read him a verse out of Isaiah that most of y'all have heard. It's in chapter 40. And it says, "Haven't you known, haven't you heard, that God, the creator of the ends of the earth, He's not weary. There's no search in His understanding. He gives power to the faint. And if you're weak, He'll make you strong. Even the young men may get weary, but they that wait on the Lord, He'll renew their strength, and they'll mount up with wings like eagles." Wow. Isn't it amazing how God knows just the right time to step in, whack you up out of the back of the head, and get your attention back where it needs to be? And what a great reminder that was for me. You know, when we start to focus on how bad things are going and how we just can't handle it anymore, and oh my goodness, I don't know what to do on my own, we need to remember that we're not the ones that are in control. God's in control. And He knows where He's leading us and all the obstacles that are going to be there before us. You know, and we need to decide to keep our eyes on Him and to trust Him to open our eyes to the plan that He has for us. And I think if we can do that, we might not have so many of those days. you guys have a wonderful week this week.